and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport. Again, this is my single-player series here so far, and since last episode, I went ahead and planted this field here. This is 24, 25, and 26 in wheat. Just finished harvesting that. Unfortunately, it was a very weedy field, and we'll discuss that here in a minute. Heading up to our newer fields up here, 14, 15, and 16. If you recall here a couple episodes back, we purchased field 14. The only issue with the, well, not really an issue, I guess. I was planning on plowing those fields together, but come find out, our subsoiler that we bought as a plow, you cannot plow fields together with that particular plow, subsoiler, whatever you want to call it. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to probably lease, probably be the most logical option, but or maybe buy too, we'll see once. But we're going to have to lease or buy our, if you recall, we did have a plow there. We're going to have to go ahead and buy that back or lease it back so we can plow these fields together. Went ahead and planted these fields in soybeans here, so we got 3 fields of soybeans. Well, technically 2, because I combined up 15 and 16 here, but... Okay, also very weedy. So yes, you notice the weeds in these fields. I could not spray them. I don't know what I did wrong, but it would not let me spray the weeds in these fields. Now, I realize they're fully grown at this point, and it's, you know, you can't spray them anymore, but... I got to these fields as soon as I seen the weeds show up on the map. Again, you know, just kind of watch the map here. And as soon as I seen the weeds show up in the field, I was there with a sprayer. It would not let me spray the weeds. Even though the hired helper would go over the field and spray the weeds, but it wouldn't do nothing. The weeds would still stay there. So I don't know if it just glitched out this time around. What happened? Something went wrong. I do not know. But, yeah, rather annoying we can't get the weeds out of this field, so unfortunately we're losing yield because of that. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Can't get rid of the weeds, so... And, yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, you're doing that. Let's go ahead and sell the load of wheat I have here. We got 13,700 wheat off of this field here, so not really that much. Again, keep in mind it was rather weedy, so that probably didn't help, but still... Oh, well. Got the John Deere there. He is working on getting that field replowed. Technically, it doesn't need to be plowed, but it's part of the plow cultivator combo we have there at the moment. So, might as well use it. And just assuming here, maybe I should check. Restaurant for wheat. Yep, restaurant for wheat. Where I was heading anyway, so... I notice we're minus 14,000 in the hole, so we're like bankrupt here almost. Not really bankrupt. We're not ready to quite declare bankruptcy here yet. What ended up happening is I had to lime fields 14, 15, and 16. I had enough money to purchase the lime, but I would have only gotten like halfway through the field, so I had to turn on the hope or buy fertilizer option, and that just, yeah, hurt us pretty badly. And I noticed actually we're going to have to lime 24, 25, and 6 here now as well, so, oh, even more lime. Though I could probably turn it off now. This wheat here, unfortunately, is probably not going to get us out of the hole. And because we are in a hole at the moment, I can't buy the plow to plow the fields together. Even actually, I don't know. Can we lease it? I don't know if it'll let you lease equipment while you're negative money. Oh, sure seems like progress is slow going here on the map. Kind of the way the farming simulator is with the default no mods. Again, we're not really playing with much for mods here at this point. I do have some mods installed, but nothing really we're using. Nope. Get the car there. I guess we might as well just take this up to the soybean field here. And just a reminder here again, too, by the way, for anybody that would like to play multiplayer with us, again, we have the multiplayer servers are up for Farming Simulator 19. We're currently running one multiplayer server for each of the 3 maps that are currently available for Farming Simulator 19, of the official maps anyway. To my understanding, there might be a modded map or 2 out now. I don't know how good they really are. I'd be a little suspicious of them coming out this quickly. With Farming Simulator 19. Again, a lot of modders are kind of learning how to do things with Farming Simulator 19 here. Interestingly enough, and I haven't looked myself, but we're playing on the Estacia Pocho map on the RDAllen multiplayer servers there. Again, if you're watching the live streams, been live streaming from that map a fair bit. That map apparently has like 285 issues on it, according to the multiplayer server. And that is a official Giants released map. So, like, wow. Giants, tisk. Reminder there, too, for the live streams. Again, we are live streaming over on Twitch. And reminder, I'm doing some Farming Simulator 19 giveaways over there. So, if you'd like to enter a Farming Simulator 19 giveaway, make sure you're following and or subscribing on Twitch so you get notified when we go live. At the time I'm recording this here, got a couple more Farming Simulator 19 keys to give away here yet. And then we also got some other goodies to give away here at some point as well. So again, make sure you continue to stay tuned. Okay, let's we'll take this tractor back down to the farm there. We could start replanting the fields, getting fertilizer, lime, all that good stuff going here. Now, I'll probably bring the John Deere up to the fields up here, and we'll start plowing, cultivating up there. Again, our current tractors aren't really big enough to pull the entire setup we have at the moment. Again, we have the whole coon setup for plowing, cultivating, and planting all in one pass, but our tractors, again, really don't seem to be big enough. Actually, you know what? I should try it. Off screen there, I did do the maintenance on this tractor here. I should try it again, see if you can pull it here now that fully maintained. I really wore the maintenance down on this tractor quite a ways, to the point I was only able to go like 15 miles an hour with this tractor, and it was like, okay, maybe I just better go do, the maintenance on this tractor here. So, yeah, you know what? Let's try it here just a minute. Maybe put the whole setup back on this tractor. See if it'll pull it. It probably won't, but worth a try, because then we can plant. Oh, we can cultivate. Oh, no, wait. Let's start right from the beginning. We can plow, we can cultivate, and we can plant all in one pass. Grab that. Rest of the setup's over on the John Deere here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to upgrade the horsepower in this tractor, which, again, we can do once we have some money. And we did have a bit of money there, but unfortunately, it kind of all went towards lime on fields 14, 15, and 16. And then, of course, fertilizer for all the fields here as well that we currently own. Oh, and what shall we plant? How about some canola for a change? I haven't really done much canola yet. You want to get some fertilizer on this field here first before I actually start. Let me get the John Deere on the fertilizer spreader here. Another tractor would be nice. Bigger tractors would be nice. Let's see. The list keeps on going here for the stuff that would be nice to have at the moment. So maybe I'll just not even say nothing about what we're going to be able to get here. Fields, of course, kind of really leaning. Oh, I'm going to need fertilizer, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to have to leave that option on because I don't have any fertilizer. I do have lime sitting down. I think it's on the other side of the junk pile there. Yeah, here we go. More negative again because we can't buy pallets if we don't have any money. So the only other option is to turn on hired helper buy fertilizer, which is currently on at the moment. The only way I was able to lime up the fields. About the right spot. He's missing a little bit there. Close enough. Close enough. Again, if you remember last episode when we started this, he was only going 2 miles an hour, so yeah, not fast. Not fast at all. I'll have to say, this is definitely quite the attachment hanging out behind the back of this tractor. That's a lot of weight on the back of a 3-point. Okay, and we'll set you on, that's oats. Canola? I think that's canola, right? Upper A is blocked by an object. Upper H is blocked by an object. Don't tell me he's, like, blocked by his own self. That seems like something a hired worker would do. There we go. Oh, yeah, 4 mile an hour. Look at that. That's twice as fast as yesterday. Little maintenance there. Well, he might be going downhill, too. That might be why as well. I don't know. And technically with this field, I don't need to really plow it again. So I could, it'd probably be actually more efficient if I just put the seeder on this field here now, but I kind of want to see how this is going to work here first. Oh, you know what? Now I need to put lime on it yet too, don't I? Right. Needs lime. We can do that after planting, though, believe it or not. Not very realistic doing it that way, but it does work. So, did you miss? How in the world did you miss? Like he missed how in the world did he miss fertilizing here? This spreader normally fits perfectly 2 wisps down this field. What in the world? I don't know what you did, hired worker, and I wasn't watching, unfortunately, but you did something really derpy here, didn't you? Oh, boy, I'm telling you, these hired workers. Hired workers. They actually do somewhat of a decent job here. Like field 14, for example, I didn't have to do anything with this field. I was a little concerned about the shape. If you look at the shape of field 14 here, it's like, oh boy, how's a hired worker going to work with this? He actually worked just fine. Didn't have any issues. He covered the entire field. Plowed, cultivated, planted, fertilized, limed, did the whole thing. No problems at all. So I was like, whoa, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. I don't know what he did here, though. That's odd. Normally, if I start the fertilizer spreader up in that side, that corner there, he does a perfectly fine job of this field. I don't have any issues, so I don't know what he did this time. He did something weird. But yeah, if I start him up there, he goes across, comes back down, comes back through here, and then he doesn't get stuck. Because otherwise, if I start him up where the case is, you know, he does the U shape and he ends up over here, and he needs to, you know, kind of keep going over here, if that makes sense. Hopefully, I explained that somewhat reasonably inadequately. You finish, you left a narrow little strip. Man, come on, hired worker, you're being super inefficient when there are fertilizer here, and we have, like, no money. So could you, you know, like, increase your efficiency a little bit? That'd be great. Hey, hired workers, killing us, killing us. Oh, we got some soybeans coming in. That should make us some money at least. Again, need to try to purchase a plow so I can finish plowing these fields together. We can, you know, like, increase the field down to the railroad tracks here as well. I don't think this property here, though, is... Yeah, it's pretty uneven here, so... I don't think we want to do that. Yes, weeds, 100%. I don't know, again, I don't know why it would not let us spray the weeds. If anyone else out there watching has had issues where you can't spray the weeds, let me know. I'm just kind of curious what the trick is here and what went wrong or what we did wrong. I'm definitely thinking there must be some sort of bug here in the game. You know, Farming Sim 19 just out, so it wouldn't surprise me if something's a little buggy here, but I know you definitely cannot spray weeds once the crop is fully grown. That I understand. That's also something I think they need to change because on multiplayer issues, we discussed this last episode. With time advancing the way it does, and if you're not always on to spray the weeds, guess what? You end up with weeds in your field, and there's nothing you can do about it. Very annoying. So they definitely need to address that issue. I'm not sure, again, you know, how they address it, but it needs to be addressed and fixed. The most logical way to do it, if you ask me, is just to allow spraying of the weeds even while the crops are fully grown and ready to harvest. I know it's not very realistic that way, but I don't know how else you get around it. Whoa, comment. Whoa, 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 whoa. For those of you following on the Facebook page, I posted a picture on there of the hired worker. Actually, I think he was over here. He did that. I believe if we go further over here, is that where it was? Ah, yeah, must have been right here, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I think it was right here. Or was it? Maybe it was a little further yet. Where was it again? It was over here somewhere. Yeah, I bet you, yeah, right here I think it was. Right here. He drove a little too far off the edge there. Slid down the hill. Kept going, and let's see, where is it? Yeah, he was laying on his cab right down there. Again, if you follow us on the Facebook page, I posted that picture of that there. So, yeah, great job, hired worker. I guess I can't blame him too much, though, because I did plow this field a lot closer to the road, so we get a little more property that way. And, yeah, I guess you can say, well, that's probably because I plowed it closer, but oh well. Okay, 3 mile an hour. Whew. I think we'll just maybe take the rest of the setup off here. Because, again, I just need to plant here. I don't need everything else on here this time around. Maybe once we get up to 14, 15, and 16, though, then I'll just put the entire setup back on, let them roll. Definitely want to bump up the horsepower on this tractor as soon as we can. The John Deere is maxed out on horsepower. Could actually maybe try the John Deere just to see once if he's got a little more. And not going to make the same mistake I did last time disconnecting it here. We're just going to drop it down. And again, unless I'm missing something, it doesn't let you plow fields together here with this plow, unfortunately. So notice they got those brackets actually kind of modeled into the tractor here. I wonder what that's going to do on different tractors. Because, I mean, it actually looks quite proper on this tractor, I would say. Well, yes and no, I guess. Mounting into the exhaust, so that's probably not quite proper. Scratch that. That doesn't really look proper, but oh well. If anything, probably should be mounted into the frame. Okay, hire the worker again. Did finish, well, sort of finished. And we'll finish this here as well. And then I'll spray some lime on the field, and then we can come back through with another application of fertilizer. It's not letting me, this is okay, what's up with that? Why can I not? Oh, it's already fertilized. Okay. Oh, it's already fertilized then. Not sure why that is. Unload that. And I'll go over here and load up the lime we have. Hey, JD, how's it going over there? You want some food? You kind of pigged out the last time we gave you some. Okay, we'll read some comments here a moment. Train Doctor, he says, my game's been crashing and freezing up when I have the Star 3570. So the Star 3570, I'm actually not even sure what the Star 3570 is. Is that one of the planters? Oh, let's just check here a minute. Cultivators. That's the Fox. Okay, I'm not actually sure what the Star one then is. But he says the Star 3570, whatever that is. Or is that maybe a grain cart? Is that what that one is? Where's the grain carts here? Ah, auger wagons. Nope, that's the Ninja 1900. Or 19,000, actually. Okay, not that. Naito was saying, I hope in Farming Simulator 21... Oh, Farming Simulator 19 just got released here. Why are we talking about Farming Simulator 21 already? But he was saying, hopefully in Farming Simulator 21, they will let us make stock bales. That's what we did on our farm. And by stock bales, I'm assuming he means... they go by a couple different names. Fodder bales, baling corn stalks, that type of thing, I'm assuming is what he's referencing there. That's something that could probably be done even in Farming Simulator 19 if a modder were to choose to mod it that way. So definitely possible. Magnus was saying, great video as always. You can check out Stevie's Facebook page. He's working on Ringwood map, and it's a 4X map. So 4X and a Ringwood, the Ringwood map. Okay, cool, cool. I know Stevie always does an excellent job on some of his maps. Kisco Team was saying, so cool how the plow discs chip the paint. Thanks for pointing that out. Yes, that is a really cool feature. I'm not sure what other equipment will do that as well. You know, like the disc harrows, I would assume would do that. Cultivators, plows. We'll have to see, let's keep an eye on our current plow, the subsoiler, technically, if that'll do that or not. Technically, I would think it would, if they've modeled it that way anyway. But yes, it's really cool how the paint, and they didn't just make it look cheaply done either. You know, sometimes like the dirt textures and, you know, textures like that, they don't look right. The plow actually looked really good used. At least I thought it did anyway. Tyler was saying, if you repair the cultivator, it will go faster. Interesting. So if you repair the cultivator, it'll go faster. That doesn't seem very reasonable, but okay, whatever. If you repair the cultivator, it'll go faster. And for plowing, I have planted only soybeans every time. I have not plowed since the beginning of the save, and I already have 40 hours into it already. Oh my goodness, 40 hours. So I guess depending on what crops you plant, you don't have to plow. Again, so far, and based on what the game here says, it says corn, sugar beets, potatoes, and sugar cane. We already know that's not right, though, because you also have to do it after sunflowers each time. Even though it doesn't say it, you do. I have figured that much out already. So, you know the in-game help's already wrong. What a surprise. But, yeah, it's worth noting here. So, if we do canola, and if we were to just, like, keep planting canola, we should, in theory, never have to plow, to my understanding. This lime is applying, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Just thought I'd better check that, because, again, the hired worker sprayed our fields, and, yeah, ended up costing us a lot of money that accomplished absolutely nothing. Shroom Pie was saying you're pronouncing La Pacho wrong. It's La Pacho. The A's are the base of La Pacha. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I never did claim to pronounce that one right. I seen you thinking about that. He was thinking about that tree there. We should probably, ooh, that's close. Made it, though. Why did he suddenly start not spreading the same? Because if you look on the other part of the field there, he was covering the entire width. He suddenly decided to, like, skip, like, a meter section there. Oh, brother. Hired workers, I tell ya. Wyatt Games was saying if you're going to complain about the mower, make your own modded one. Yeah, I don't do much for modding other than fix a few things here and there typically. The mower he is talking about here, and if you watch the live streams, there's the mowers. The disc spine here, the back end of it is set for the widest setting. You cannot adjust it, and so you only does wide spreading. It will not make a windrow. Highly annoying, if you ask me. Again, given the fact that that mower can do that. It's supposed to, you can change the width on the back of the mower to vary the width of your windrow. But yeah, unfortunately, because they set it the widest setting and didn't give you the option to change it, you're stuck with wide spreading. Don't know why they did that. It doesn't make sense to me, but... let's see what's... Joe posted kind of, it looks like a handy item here to the crop table. Tells you all the seed usage, seed an acre, yield an acre, best price, income an acre, profit an acre. Interesting. So if you do... Oh, cotton really has a poor profit an acre. Interesting. Canola, sunflowers, soybeans, corn. Looks like barley. Looks like they're all right around the $6,000 range. Wheat is a little bit less at $5,000. Interesting. Sugar cane, $23,000 an acre. Corn silage is the highest at $28,000 an acre. Not sure where these numbers are coming from, but I guess somebody has taken the time to figure it out. $28,000 an acre. Wow. Time to look and see how much I can get a bunker for. Not that we can afford now. That's not sheds. That's sheds. Miscellaneous. Is that where you find them? No. Silos. Yes. There's the silage bunker. Silage bunker. All. Be nice if it would tell you how much it held. I mean, small. What is? We talking $500,000? I mean, you know, medium. We talking $1 million. Large. Silo doubled. Large doubled. Oh boy. Be nice if they'd let you know. And you quit, didn't you? Why did he quit? He turned around, but he just quit on us. Way to go, hired worker. Way to go. Oh, you know what? And I should keep an eye on the combine. You are... Oh, you quit. Okay. Guess we're having lots of hired workers quit on us here. First time I've had that happen. I wonder if maybe because of the maintenance, he doesn't have quite as much power as he used to and couldn't make it up the hill. Although, again, I point out I didn't do nothing fancy. I just drove right up the hill, and why the hired worker couldn't make it, I don't know. Three-quarters full. How are we looking on the field here so far? Being planted. Perfect. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, it looks like it's time to wrap it up for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.